Come on, Nikki Pam. What are you doing?
All right.
We were trying to stall so you could do this thing.
Injection, fellas.
That's weird.
That's in his Luther voice.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to pay Maddie for that.
It is now time for the rollout show.
She did that. Madison did that
Oh, she
one
did a
take.
great job. Yeah, she
One
did.
take.
Subject matter may be
Everything else a little suspect, though.
but guaranteed to be
Funny.
So sit back, get ready to ride
funny.
Can you hear
with
us?
the rollout show.
And then
It
your
is
phone.
time
You
to
hear
laugh.
anything?
You just got the headphones on for no reason?
You don't hear me?
Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head off.
We are back. Were we back? No, we're here.
We're here.
We are here. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Meaty.
Shout out to Skitty Cuz.
I know, right? What?
y'all be.
Friends.
Oh, I'm sorry, you be
Friend.
Or the end.
all up
Or the end.
or
That's
the
right.
end. Pam and Friends.
Yup.
In the house we got.
Oh, you gonna go in the house?
You
we
on?
got?
You getting
No,
that?
she's not. She told me she wasn't on.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the house we got.
Oh, the OG Soul Train kid.
What the fuck?
I knew this
I
nigga.
thought it was an earthquake.
You just gonna
Housequake.
You gonna
It's an eclipse, y'all.
you just gonna walk right past the
No, he
30
walked
mark
behind. Or did he walk in front of
Of
me?
Nigga.
course, he ain't walk behind it.
His stomach came right in
Are you
front
gonna
of
sit
it.
next to me? Oh, okay.
Wow, don't sound so scared.
Yeah, I know. She said, "What?"
You gonna sit next to me?
It sounded like a ghost baby.
I was talking to
She's
everybody.
not-
Hey, how you doing?
Mark. She's
Yeah.
not here.
Not here.
She's not here.
She's not here.
No.
Oh, you're not on. Oh,
Well, she sure responded to me.
I don't know why she did. I don't know. She shouldn't have said anything.
She's not here, but she was raised
Are
right.
you here? Are you here?
sure. Yes, you're here. Okay. This time
Why
on
she
the mic.
asked you if she
You
here?
gotta turn your mic on.
Because our mic's not on.
Use the one next to speed. This one here. Pull it to you. There you go. I can hear it's on.
Okay, so
There we
now
go.
I can't hear you guys though.
Oh,
That's good for you.
don't worry about it. You don't need the headphones in. Just take them
What's
off.
up with the headphones? What are you?
I don't know.
I
Speedy
got
be
it.
over here,
Plugged in.
Jimmy
I know,
rig,
Nikki.
nigga
Pam,
rig
I
and shit.
gotta fix it.
was plugged in.
I just leave it up to you.
This is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be.
Meaty.
All right, Pam. I'm gonna come up with a name for you now.
She's
You
not
ain't-
tainted. You're supposed to say Speedy.
Oh, our bad.
Very, very energetically, like you're happy to be here.
Okay, so we'll do it again.
it again.
I'll cooperate this time.
I'm
I'll
not
cooperate.
going to. You need somebody.
All right.
Mark, I didn't tell you to come.
Yes, you did.
Yes, no.
No, you didn't tell me to come. You asked me to.
No. You came by. This nigga, hey, Speedy. All looking through the window, like, he opened the door. Hey, Mark.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
Milk ya?
No need for you to be in my house, my nigga.
He try to act like he has that kind of problem and shit.
I gotta get a fence. That's what I gotta get. I'll get to it later.
Okay.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and
He's
Friends.
about to
I'll
go on
be.
a tangent.
Speedy.
Y'all be.
Friends.
At the door. Hey,
Knock,
come
knock.
in.
All up in this.
Biatch.
Bitch.
And now we got.
Carly B.
All right. Carly B.
Does it have to have a?
Yeah, Carly B is cute. That's
Initial
cute.
Carly
Carly B.
We're gonna go with
That's
that.
me.
That's cute. Oh, that's
rhymes.
cute.
I'm
Carly B,
almost
that's
kind of
me.
rapping a little bit, just a little.
And now we got.
I'm trying again. The OG Soul Train Cuddy at Nikki Pam.
Mark, you gotta do. You didn't do that.
You gotta get the
pay
Soul Train
attention, nigga.
Cuddy salute.
Yeah,
The
we
what?
do that.
The Cuddy
When you say
salute.
Cuddy
man.
salute. On the
Salute.
other side.
Other side. It's toward the camera.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And twinkle your
What am I
toes,
doing?
too.
Yeah, twinkle your toes when you do it too.
I did that. I do it all the time. My toes are already twinkling.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's good.
Twinkle. Everything works.
And now we
If it turns you on. Mark Howard representing Twinkle Toes.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Well, he asked what I'm representing. I figured
The toes.
and there's a furry beast here inside.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Mark, you a dog person?
No.
I like dogs.
I mean, hot dog person. I know.
That too.
Bunny dogs, man. You know.
Is that
At the
your-
marble table, the one, the only, the honor.
That is horrible. Shalom.
You
to
need
the
a
people.
service dog.
My son
I
works.
actually.
Hey
had
man, shout out to my Frenchie man. He got allergies. I ain't never seen.
Oh, has
nothing
he been
like
sneezing a lot?
sneezing.
You
He got little red eyes. He like been smoking
Aw.
weed all day. I was like,
Give him half a Benadryl.
Yeah, no. You know my wife's a vet.
Oh yeah, so
Yes.
y'all didn't give her
That was his way of saying,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
what I heard.
no,
no, it's okay, Nick. I'll do it for you. Shut the fuck up.
No, Nikki Pam can say that she is the drug person around
Right,
here.
that's
So
right.
I know she would know this
I can
information.
actually pop one out for you
Yeah.
in purse.
It's probably already cut in half. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
And what kind of lollipop is that? Is that a...
Some soft shit I got from Speedy's house.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that's been that sucked is I had to.
Jelly Belly.
So she had to put some kind of cream in his eye, some kind of ointment or something
Uh-huh.
to stop the allergy. So he sounded like you're killing him in the living room. I'm just like,
I
I
know.
didn't even know dogs could do this
Oh,
sound. So I go in there, I look at him, I was like, what are you doing to the dog? She's like, I'm just trying to put the cream in his eye. So that's how much of a baby this guy is. I pick him up and I hold him, and he don't do anything.
Oh really?
Nothing. He just let her do her thing. And
Well, you're the pack leader probably.
I don't know. Well, I think he's just a cuddle bug, man.
Yeah.
He just, you know. So shout out to the dog, man. It's
Shout
gotta
out
be
to the
tough.
dog.
Carly's in the. Tell everybody what you do, Carly.
I'm an event planner
Okay, and you
based here in Los Angeles. We do
The way she used her
nationwide
voice
and
on that, I'm an
international.
event planner. Go ahead. Based in L.A.
He asked me
Mark,
what I
you
do.
you don't make friends easily, do you?
Nope.
Motherfuckers hate you
He
right off
ate
the bat.
everybody
You know,
off the top.
I've known Mark a
You know,
long
I
time.
Long time.
You're the only friend I've ever seen him with. That's a true statement, y'all. And Mark, I've known you like half my life at least.
I'm very choosy in the company.
No, I think people are very choosy about you.
Yes, of course. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hilarious.
So event planner here in LA.
Yes.
Any things coming up?
Oh my God, yes. So my next event is actually at the end of the month for the Milken Institute. We're producing their global conference.
Oh,
The
global
conference that we
conference.
produce in the Beverly Hills area.
So do you do corporate events mostly, or?
Our primary focus is corporate events, but we do social events, openings, gatherings, groundbreakings.
Did you do anything around the Freaknik time?
No.
You never
That
went
was
to Freaknik?
before my time.
Sure,
wow.
sure it was.
I mean, yeah.
Sure.
I'm a good girl. I don't do those types of things.
Is that what you said when you left?
Yeah, once you leave, you go back
I'm
to
a
being
good girl.
Yeah.
I will not do that again.
Hilarious. On Facebook,
You be here next year? Yeah.
it's so
I've
funny.
already booked.
On
No.
Facebook, they have they have a check-in. So it's where is it? I know
Send it to
I
me.
screenshot.
I was there. I went
Let's
to every
wait, let's
single
wait
one.
for her to find it.
Oh, it says mark yourself safe. So mark safe from the Freaknik documentary. So you can mark yourself safe. So
What does that
so
mean?
you're saying that you're not
weren't on
worried.
camera?
Yeah, you're not worried about being on camera because
Oh, I don't know.
when I tell you all these people like maybe 40 and over are scared as fuck.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them, 'cause
I mean,
a
it's
lot of them
all
have-
over Facebook.
Because you know what's going to happen? A lot of these people have corporate jobs and stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
And a lot of these people could be public speakers and all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, the way we are in this country now is if you done anything in the past and it come up,
It's gonna.
They gotta take you down.
Gonna bite
It
you.
only,
So-
it only make me more money.
as soon as they see your mom on top of the hood of that car, y'all gonna have to come out that house, nigga.
Pop that pussy. Hey, pop that pussy.
You like
Ain't scared of
counseling
shit.
woman?
I believe they want the attention. That's the fuck. Oh,
Nah.
remember the fuck out of it.
Did you go, Mark? You didn't go.
No, I was going to one time.
You
It
wasn't
ended up not
invited.
happening.
Nobody said come.
But it's not an invitation. You go.
No, Speedy.
But
I went every time, Mark.
did you?
I made sure I always was hosting at the Comedy Act in Atlanta.
Good for you. So the thing is, I didn't.
Got a reason to
I got
go.
a life.
Oh, shit.
You got a
ahead,
life
Mark.
at the freak
Nikki
nick.
Pam, you see the chat?
So we got Speedy on video getting turned down. This ain't that freaky.
Oh, I see it. Hilarious. Keith.
What happened?
Do we know who he is?
Nah, Nikki Pam got a stalker. This
Is
motherfucker.
it
What
Keith?
happened? What is
Pam,
that?
we need to meet.
Yeah, that's honey.
Hey, Pam, you need a man.
If he cute,
I don't know how you say that like
I don't know
that.
how you gonna see if
Picture.
you're cute in the text.
Wow.
Nigga.
you
Post
got
a
to send me a
picture.
picture. Yeah.
Oh, send a picture.
That do sound like Silence of the Lamb, though. This nigga said, Pam,
We need to meet.
I got some freak nick for you, baby.
All right, so you have that event coming up, and do you service the whole event or just?
Yes, we manage all operations and logistics from front to back. We've got about 5,000 attendees that are coming with another 1,000 speakers.
Wow.
So, believe it or not, it's a huge conference, but it's one of my absolute favorites because it's like a conference within a conference within a conference.
Oh wow.
So,
So what is like the weirdest event you've done? Like you're like, oh, I cannot believe somebody's
that
throwing a
we
party.
actually did that.
Uh-huh.
You're not on camera, so you can see.
I know. I'm
But
trying
we know
to
the voice.
Well, they want they want her on camera too.
I know,
but
right?
I see them.
Weird.
Weird is you got some
Or like
weird
a
ones.
party that you thrown for. You're like, I cannot believe I'm throwing a party for this shit.
So you know this P22. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that.
Nah,
too
she
late.
came
Well,
right
he
up
gonna-
with it.
Nobody
he
listens to
ain't
this
gonna
show.
listen to
So the cat that just died, the mountain lion that just passed away. So my company produced the memorial service that we
I
had.
can't
But we
believe
had
they
over
did it for-
3,000 people
At the memorial
at
service?
the Greek Theater for a memorial for a
For
dead
the cat.
Did they meet the cat?
It was no, you know
No.
the P22 or 33, whatever the number is. Okay, so you guys, there
She
was a
said the
mountain lion
33.
or a lion
Mountain lion.
Somebody
off
hit it,
the
right?
405, which is a
Yep.
freeway out here, and
Everybody knows about
and they
405.
ended up tagging it because
He was always
always
as a puppy.
Yeah.
Or as a
so that's how they could
cub.
always
Cub.
track it. And so he got hit by a car, died.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what
And
happens
they-
when you go across 405. They ain't got no lights on.
They
But
don't
believe
even
it or
track-
not, we had
They don't even
just
track him no more.
done-
They know where he is.
So we had just done a multi-million-dollar groundbreaking for the bridge
Yeah, I
that
was
they are building to go across the 405 for wildlife,
For
so that
mountain
they
lions.
can get to
Across.
Griffith Park without getting hit. So it was
Right.
just ironic that we did that event in
So
October.
was it the 405 he was crossing?
Yeah.
He was crossing the 405 and got hit.
Oh, you said
But
Gripper. Oh, okay.
I mean, I thought it
Well,
was
no, it's the 101.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
it's
101 freeway. So he
So then it
crossed
was-
like
Know your
multiple
freeways, Nikki
freeways
Pam.
here in, and I don't know the freeway, so I might be
The
wrong.
101 doesn't go by Gripper.
Look,
Y'all don't know where the fuck y'all at.
They just built the bridge, Mark. How's that? Is it better for you? You from
I
DC?
want
Multiple
the
di-
story to be correct. It's for your benefit.
Yeah, I can
bro.
see why you don't have
don't
no
want
friends.
people
Yeah.
to sue the rollout.
Shout out to Lonely Mark.
They're going to sue rollout digital.
So,
because,
how much did you guys spend on the service for the
or
dead
did
cat?
the
it was six
county,
figures.
the county
It was six figures that they paid.
for a
The
cat.
Greek theater alone, and then they had merchandise, and then they raised money as well for the memorial. So
And for
Did he
some
have
sort of
cubs?
wildlife charity or
for
something.
the National Wildlife
I figured.
Association.
I mean, I guess
So-
if you think
And
about
what do
it,
they
for-
do?
I was
Yeah,
just
think
asked-
about that. What the fuck do they don't even
Where
do
the money
nothing.
going?
you do live in California.
They don't do nothing.
I just want to interject just to confirm. These people that attended were all white, right?
Yes,
Just like that.
none of them look like us. They didn't
That's
look
what I
like us.
Were they crying?
Hell yeah, they
There
was
were,
crying.
they were tears, and it was hilarious because we did this amazing video that I have to, pat myself on the back. Our AV team did it, and they took all of this footage from just over the years of P22's life. So people were crying.
To
at
get
the
the part of
end
him
that
getting
video.
hit. You at least want to get that in.
That's
there.
the climax.
And this is how it ends.
Was it an open casket?
Cat wasn't there.
Was,
we
they
know
said, was
that.
it an
I didn't
open?
know he did.
Mark, they had stuffed him. He was like this. Trying to get across the freeway.
I didn't know he
There was
did.
a lot of artwork.
He had a
there was
Cadillac
lot of
emblem on his
stuffed
hip.
animals. Yes.
Yeah, more people in his funeral than the Black Panther did.
Nigga, that's hilarious, Mark. It's too soon, nigga, but
say
that's
too, that's
hilarious.
funny.
You need to take that on stage.
yeah, for real.
That's hilarious.
Chadwick Boseman, man, he got
Oh wow.
shout out. I love Chadwick Boseman.
You said Mountain Lion had more people at his funeral.
Black
than the
Panther.
Black
So that would probably have to be the craziest that they did.
That's why this show was
That's
good.
pretty
So
cool.
did you guys make good money on it?
Yeah.
You got tips?
I mean,
It's hilarious.
Tell him to stay out your pocket.
yeah, he is kind of in my bank account right now. Huh? No, so our
Wait till later.
company,
I'm just kidding.
yes, we have our fees that we charge, and yeah,
Did you raise it because
was
it was the
worth
cat? Or
I would
No,
have.
we did
I would-
not.
Me too.
I would have made up some shit.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
'cause-
we
Yeah.
did produce it. I mean, obviously, we didn't know that the cat was gonna get killed, so we did do it
You sure?
and planned it within under
Y'all
30
killed the
days.
cat.
Going out there. Go,
They
go,
killed the
go.
cat.
Go now. Go now.
Come on, man. We need this deal, man.
We did it under 30 days.
And where were
yes.
you on the date when he got
Cross the street with me.
You just have to rule you
Do they-
out. That's
do they-
all. We just,
Do they know what kind of car hit him?
No,
Hilarious.
I wonder if he
Yeah,
got in
all
trouble.
What kind of car you drive?
I drive it. It wasn't mine.
A dent up truck.
Sound guilty as fuck. She didn't want to finish.
I was like, wait a minute.
As soon as he died, we can do the
TMI.
event. Well, that's cool. So anybody can reach out to you guys. What's the name of the company?
TBG events.
TBG.
TBG
What does it stand for?
underscore events.
TB Hidden Bike.
At TBG underscore events. It stands for the Baker Group. So we started the business.
Hey.
We started the
not
business
family,
23
Pam.
You don't know
years
that.
ago.
You're not getting any proceeds.
I know, like My family. That's my family.
All black folks. That's my cousin. On whose side?
I need a cosigner.
So Nikki Pam, look here, she gonna start telling people, yeah, you know my family did that cat video. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we did that. Under 30 days,
We
too.
take them all. We take them all. No, we're a minority and woman-owned firm. So it started. We were known as the Baker Group, but people always shortened it to TBG. So during COVID in 2020, we celebrated 20 years of business. We did a rebranding of the company and changed the name from the Baker Group to TBG Events.
Kind of like Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC.
To KFC, yeah.
You know why they did that?
Wasn't it because
For a dumbass fucking reason.
Come on, random facts.
Because they stopped selling just fried chicken.
He got nigga facts.
No,
He do.
It's all stuff they say in the
They
hood.
never nothing about the
Go ahead,
Bible.
Pop, on in.
Thank you. Can I
Tell us the chicken.
see my face right
Hey,
here?
go ahead. Tell us the chicken.
Is that you?
Tell
It's
us
a
the
Speedy
chicken
fact, y'all.
I see your face over there. I don't know.
They did a. You know they do a group of people, and the word fried became a negative word, so they didn't want to use the word fried in Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay.
So they just used the letters.
They thought it was going to stereotype people from Kentucky.
No, just the word. Because things. Remember,
I thought it was because
not,
they couldn't tell it was real chicken.
Well, maybe that too, but
Tastes
just
like
because
real chicken.
at
How
one
rumors
point,
start, y'all.
at one point, no one wanted to say the word fry because everybody was frying shit. It was like wasn't healthy to fry your food.
Where did I miss that part?
That was Speedy.
Anyway, we move on. You got
No,
it.
I'm not
Can
quite,
we
but I'm
Google
saying
how
when.
did- That
But
makes no sense because back in the day, that's all you did was fried chicken. They ain't
Yes.
like they had baked
But,
chicken and
but
shit.
it was called Kentucky Fried Chicken. They
Right.
wanted to get away from the word fried, so they
so it's
used the
KFC.
KFC.
Look, you give away my diet. Well, how else do you cook chicken?
We
You
know
like
this
that
nigga
funny.
ain't baked one.
Don't act like you rotisserie, nigga. You did not go to KFC for the rotisserie gold.
For real.
Then the fried gold for me.
So
here
they
goes
changed.
Nick.
No, you're actually right.
Thank you.
They changed it for the health conscious people so they wouldn't see the word fried. So
Fried.
they still go buy the chicken.
Belongs on. Apparently, if I
Without
don't see
saying
the word
fried.
fried, I don't believe it's right.
Bullshit. McDonald's ain't
But
changed his name.
if you grew up knowing it as Kentucky Fried Chicken and you know on the menu that you're going to get fried
just-
chicken,
But
then
they're thinking about your kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And the
So-
think
but the
tank
kids
is
are going to go still get there.
No,
and
they
see
call it
all the
KFC. They don't-
KFC.
call it Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You've never heard, even in the commercial, they don't say Kentucky Fried Chicken. They say
So
KFC.
I go knowing it's KFC chicken. When I get there, everything on the menu is fried.
But you don't associate it
Yeah.
with fried.
Kids
Once you
have-
in the door, they got you.
Well, especially younger kids, like the millennials.
KFC.
They
This
don't-
generation, they have no idea
Hold
what
on, Mark.
Kentucky Fried
Hold on,
Chicken-
Mark. I
I'm
want to
sorry.
make sure I hear the apologies. Go ahead.
Huh?
Thank you. You understood. She got it.
You good? Okay, good. The dog got it.
All right.
On some fried
The
chicken.
kids are like this. Kentucky Fried Chicken, what is that?
Right.
It's not too often you see anything that says fried.
I knew
Say
when the
the word
shit.
fried.
I knew when the shit changed when my stepson said, "Queen Latifah used to rap." I'm like,
Oh,
Or,
yeah, nigga, give me
or
my cane
cousin-
right now.
Yeah, my cousin said, "Who was Tina Marie and Rick James?" I said,
Bitch, I'll just slap you. That's your.
How
That's our
about-
"That's my
fault.
family."
that's
Yeah.
our fault.
how
That's
about
off our
watching the
parents' supposed to
Final
play the
Four
records.
and somebody seeing Magic Johnson and saying, "Who is that?" Like, how old? That's his family.
He went to the Freaknik.
I tell you.
Like, what is Freaknik exactly?
I remember telling a kid, training a kid, and I said, "That's it, man. Hustle up, man. You moving like you in the Matrix." That nigga said, "What's the Matrix?"
What's the Matrix?
Oh,
He
wow.
just did
Nigga,
a new one.
I looked at him. I was like, "You never seen the Matrix?" This kid might have been 10, Mark. He was like, "Nigga, I
18.
don't." He was like, "I don't even know what you're talking about." Nigga, I said, "Oh my God, I'm getting old."
Did you see that last one they did?
Nah.
The Matrix?
Dude,
With
I'm trying to tell you.
Jada Pinkett.
No, they did a new
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, they did the new one when
couple years ago.
which was upset.
When he started flying,
made me
right?
upset because everybody else still looked their age. Jada looked old.
Because
they-
she had been like 100 plus years.
Yeah,
in
but
there.
still, even the people around her still looked like they were young. Jada was the only one that aged in the movie.
Why would that make
You know,
you
I never saw Jada in the film.
Yeah, she was the old lady.
Right.
That was her. They,
But
they
I'm
dressed her
trying
up
to tell
be
you
old.
why, because I never
didn't know
slept
it
so
was her.
fucking well in my life during that fucking
slept
film.
through
Yeah, it wasn't.
That movie put me to sleep.
Well, food puts you to sleep, Mark.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they should have renamed the movie Food.
The food.
Good food, because I slept better than I did.
You took a
after-
date or you went by yourself?
Nah, I went by myself.
Why would you ask him that, man?
Mark, you went?
I love going to movies by myself.
He only goes to
No.
movies by
I only
himself.
went once
I
in
don't
my
know if
life.
you loved.
No.
These those are choices.
I really didn't ask you.
You made some calls and nobody said
I really
I'm
didn't ask you. I
cool.
told
Yeah.
you, I love going to movies
Mark
by
want to
myself.
know if y'all go to the movie. I'm cool.
People at the movie
Well,
theater be like,
it
"Hey,
sounds
Mark,
like
a double
you're talking
feature I
during
see."
the movie anyway, so you're sitting there by yourself,
Right,
not
right,
talking
right.
anyway.
I learned my lesson when I was like 18. Took a date to the movie. Was talking all through it.
What'd he say?
He was talking. You said he, nigga.
I
Yeah,
heard
He
it.
as in me.
I heard
I'm the he in the date. Yeah, see, Speedy, maybe you might not know. Men and women go out together too, not just men and men like you like.
Not
Him
just
and
men
Wanzer.
Shout out to Wanzer.
What you whispering for?
Because I do have a job in a company that I'm running. I have a
You watch
tour
your tone, young lady.
Well, I heard bitch. That's what I heard in there.
Exactly.
She said,
Oh,
I
she
do have
did
a
do a snap her
bitch.
finger. Because I got a job, bitch.
That's what I heard.
Go on, freak Nick.
So for you.
Event planner. So we're going to do the 2023 version
Hilarious.
of the freak Nick.
Bye, cuz.
Okay,
Bye, cuz.
This was talking. It didn't have to be a joke.
I'm going to call you, Kay.
She's like, all right, cuz. Wait, before you keep going, I said, being that we got Mark here, so we can talk about food a little bit.
Wow.
So I added another dish to my. I feel like every man should at least have. Well, my pops got 2.
no,
Yeah, we got a hot
I'm adding
too.
some more to it.
Right.
Oh,
So
no,
I'm,
To
Third
what?
one.
Oh yeah, you'll see
Oh, wait,
it's gonna
wait.
be dope.
I'm trying to get my second dish in. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Which is
So my mom made this for me all the time: cabbage and sausage with potatoes and veggies and this. Like
yeah.
I
she
don't
stew
like
it.
cabbage.
Yeah.
We know you don't like vegetables.
Well,
Nick.
yeah, yeah.
We know that, nigga.
They do fry them.
So I made it for. That's
They
hilarious.
do. They
Mark.
fry okra.
I made it for the first time last night.
You was impressed.
It was almost better than how my mama made it. I had to call her. I was like,
What you bait started? What was your base?
Wait,
I kept it simple, Nikki Pam. So I just sauteed the onions.
She got the lollipop.
Oh, no,
Cody.
blah, 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 blah.
I did
Bell
what was
pepper.
it? But orange bell peppers, orange and yellow bell peppers, 1 white onion.
sweet or the big ones?
There's only one.
No, the small ones are sweet.
What are you talking about?
Nigga try to act
Vegetables
like he
are not
know-
sweet.
No,
This nigga try to act like he know vegetables.
There's no,
Go ahead.
there's no sugar in vegetables.
no. This right here.
Boy, y'all just
So I didn't have
I like
any
that orange vegetable. You mean the orange nigga?
the sweet vegetables.
Yeah.
I didn't have any potatoes. I actually started
You
growing
don't need
potatoes
them,
in the
really.
back. So I didn't have
She
any
going to
potatoes.
work, she pulling
So
it
I used hash browns, which actually worked out better. So I put my hash browns in the air fryer, then I chopped them up.
interesting.
It worked out because it had a little texture to the. It was bomb, man. So I added that to my recipe. So, Pops, what you got next on your menu? 'Cause I know we know you got your.
Okay, we know we got the beans, pork
We
and
got
beans.
the beans.
Sardine.
no.
The
I
beans do
actually
be
have
fire.
3.
Pork
Actually, I
and
have 3. I got
beans.
the pork and beans. I got the string bean casserole, and I had the chicken casserole. The chicken casserole everybody
ain't,
loves.
Ain't nobody had your
We
chicken
didn't love it,
casserole.
but it was
No,
cool.
no, Pam. You didn't like it.
Yeah, it was alright.
Who had the chicken? I didn't have your chicken
You weren't
casserole.
there. You didn't come.
When you started making it?
I've always made it. You just didn't get it.
I've been your son my
Son
whole life.
grew up with you. Son grew up with you and never seen this dish.
He gonna tell me like I missed something. He's like, I've been making
He
it.
tried to wink. He tried to wink. I've been making this. Thank you.
He did.
Shut up, son.
No, there's because I like the green tortillas, the ones that's made from
The fajitas.
spinach.
So you
the
make
fake
it with
fajitas.
that?
No, the green tortillas.
Yeah, but but what you're making is a fajita.
No. What I'm
Those
going,
ain't tortillas,
what I'm
baby.
going to
That's,
make.
that's cookies.
That's funny.
Shamrock cookies. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Our tortilla got chocolate chips in them.
That's meat, nigga. That's not. So I want to do this. I saw it and I want to make it, which is you do the tortilla, put the sauce, meat, whatever you're gonna put on it. Put another tortilla on top of that. Put the cheese, whatever you're gonna put it back in the oven, let it melt down, and then you cut it like it's a cake, but it's a giant
This nigga
tortilla.
just
You
compared.
said cake.
Wait, time out.
The
What
hell out of
is
Houston.
Tortillo.
Ella usually said the only vegetable Speedy like is ketchup.
That's funny.
True
nigga.
that. He do like tomatoes.
Somebody said tuna pasta. Nigga, no.
Okay,
nigga.
no, okay, sweetie.
Wait,
So
yeah, what are
it's
you
the
doing?
green tortillas. You put what kind of meat? Like a taco meat?
Yeah,
Is there any sauce
put
on
beans?
there?
yeah, taco sauce meat.
Okay,
I mean,
so
seasoning. I'm sorry.
Taco seasoning.
taco. So basically a burrito, but flat. Okay.
Yeah, flat.
Okay, and then
And then put all
some
the
cheese. Put another
onions,
thing on it.
another one on top, so it'd be a double layer.
Well, they had at it's like a
like a
Mexican pizza.
Yeah, you know they stopped doing. They
It's like a
stopped serving
Mexican
it.
sandwich, actually,
They have
because it's
there.
2 pieces.
Last time I went, the lady had
They,
said
I
this
hate
hot.
Taco Bell, man.
So-
They got rid of the bell beefer. They got rid of
Getting
you
so
know, fuck
personal
them.
with
So,
Taco
Pops, why
Bell.
don't you just
Oh,
keep?
fuck them.
Why don't you just layer it?
Call Pepsi,
That's what
Pepsi.
it did.
No. What I'm
I'm gonna
just-
flip it when I do it.
No,
I haven't done it yet.
I'm saying you're making basically a Mexican pizza, right?
Right,
Yeah.
pretty much.
What I'm saying is that the tortilla thing you're using is pretty good. Like the spinach one
spinach
is
one,
actually
I
good.
love it.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm saying is, what you should do is just actually layer it and just separate it with the tortilla. So whatever you're gonna put, instead of mixing it all on one layer.
Yeah.
So put your meat down. Put
a different one in there. Yeah.
Put your cheese down.
I was gonna do that, Nick. You
But
didn't give me a chance.
You
to
didn't
talk
do
about
it. That's why I was just.
I haven't.
You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to help you out. You know what I mean? I didn't cook.
You know I make another Dominic. You
I
do
can
know
cook.
that.
That's
I
all I'm
can
saying.
make another Dominic.
I can
and I
cook.
call him Dominic too.
I can cook.
Speedy, don't you have enough?
I forgot who said that. I don't eat pork. Who said that? Mike Hart? Yeah, I
No,
don't
we
eat
don't do
pork.
pork.
Yeah. It's
Well, we
only
don't
beef.
literally mean pork and beans. It's like a
No, he says-
barbecue beans. That
I
he
think I
makes.
said
Q
sausage.
said he made a quesadilla.
That's basically what that was.
A
was
double
quesadilla.
layer quesadilla.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, but you guys gonna like it when I make it.
Nikki Pan, what's your go-to? I know
Oh,
you
I
can
have
cook
a
a
lot.
storm up, but
Yeah,
what's your
I don't-
like if you had to
Spaghetti.
whip something up quick? You ain't trying to be
Oh,
all
right quick?
Yeah, you ain't been in the kitchen all day.
Right quick. A joint.
Gosh.
I had a better
don't
one
know,
than that. You want to
probably.
hear it?
Go.
Crack pipe.
Crack pipe.
Base.
It's not food.
You just got out of rehab too. Talking about. Don't say the word crack.
Did you get a coin?
Probably like a quick. Well, not that it's lasagna, but probably lasagna is my.
Go
And I keep wanting to make it. I made it for what's his name? Will for his
Hellbound.
birthday. Apparently he got in trouble, but anyway,
Yeah, you can't make no man no lasagna. You gotta.
he asked
did
for
get
it.
in trouble.
He
'Cause can
asked
it-
for
I
it.
was
You coming home with
He
lasagna
called
on
me
your
and said, "Hey,
breath.
Pam, for my birthday, will you make me lasagna?"
Yeah,
Okay,
it
nigga,
was
stop
an
by.
awkward moment. I was at the house. I was like, "Whew, it's great."
Can his wife cook?
Yeah,
Probably not like me.
Yeah.
Whoa,
No,
damn.
no. She's probably right, but that'll make it weird though. If she
about the
can't,
mountain
if she
lion.
can't throw down in the kitchen, I can see why it'd be a little.
I seen her cook.
Can she cook?
She throw down.
It's not if you've seen her. Have you tasted what she's cooking?
And this is two different eras. This is two different generations. Nikki Pan come from family cooking.
Yeah, I did.
You know, my era, that's personal
think
cooking.
too.
You
I
cook
mean,
for two people.
Louisiana. I mean, I had no choice. And
Right.
Kansas
Pam,
barbecue.
You put ketchup in your spaghetti.
Everybody does that.
Everybody does
Not
that.
every- not- I don't.
my mother
I
didn't.
don't. I can't
We
do
never
that.
did
Do
that.
you do that instead of sugar?
I don't
Yeah.
put
Okay.
sugar.
Oh,
in it.
I
but
prefer
sugar.
the ketchup
I'd rather-
instead of the
yeah,
sugar.
me too. I'd rather have the ketchup instead
I
of
s- I was
because
dating-
it sweetens it. Because you know what? Even
I
Italians
don't want
do
my
it.
spaghetti
Because
sweet.
Yeah, but I don't.
The
want,
real Italians do that
Yeah,
too.
but
I
the
saw a
sugar
girl
brings
do that.
out the flavor in the tomato.
In the ma- yeah.
in the,
Yeah, but it was.
You know
weird.
what?
It was weird
I
to
guess
see.
because I hadn't heard of it, I'm like, does that
You
shit? I
bake
don't-
your spaghetti, so stop. And you put
Huh?
cheese on it, so
I've never done spaghetti. I want to learn because I don't know how to do
yeah,
spaghetti.
I've had spaghetti at
spaghetti's
your house.
easy.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I know it is. You're supposed to wait till you throw it on the fucking wall off a stick or don't whatever that shit is. But I just have yet to do spaghetti.
Did you have a stroke or something? You just said something way different than the fucking.
You say you throw it on the
Throw the
wall.
wa-
You
who
throw
throws
spaghetti on the
spaghetti
wall.
on the
Spaghetti
wall?
on the wall.
To see
Oh, to see if it's ready. That's
yeah,
an
see if
old
it's
school
ready.
thing. That's
Old
before they
school.
had
My mother used to
timers
do
and
it.
clocks and
Yeah.
stuff.
How
I would
about
do that.
taste it?
How about squeeze
Exactly.
I know, right?
If the noodles are waggling down,
Ah,
they're ready.
yeah, it's stuck.
So you said my mama didn't know what she was doing?
it? She probably
I
just
said
Be
she.
careful.
I
Be
said
careful.
she
Be
knew what she was
careful.
doing. You didn't know what she was doing.
You're
She
right.
was throwing at you because she was getting on her nerves.
Get out of here.
Here, you hungry motherfucker. You can't wait.
The females
My-
use sugar.
is it
in
my
their
turn?
chili.
I gotta-
mean,
No,
oh,
no.
My chili is fire too. I haven't made you guys my chili. I will make
Well,
some
you have to use
eventually.
fire to cook it.
Shut up. What's yours?
You put sugar in chili?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I
No, she
said
didn't say that.
they said, but I said the girls in the chat room put.
Sugar chili. Wow.
Okay.
I
Go
do.
ahead.
You
I
don't
do
even
a
taste it.
pesto sauce now.
Oh,
Pesto's
really?
lighter.
In
Like
what? What do you put?
Pasta.
And then
So
what,
I'll use
a
either
cream
rigatoni or not
and garlic.
garlic,
Onion.
mushrooms, not shrimp.
Ooh, that would be good.
I'll do shrimp or chicken.
Oh, so that's your go-to. The
That's my go-to,
rigatoni.
man. Love that.
So female
Let's
coming
go.
through.
Penne. I said rigatoni. Penne.
Okay.
Female coming through. You told her you cook. That's what you're gonna cook.
I don't.
I'm saying.
I let the woman cook. You know. No. Yeah, the pesto would be.
First said
That's your
what's
go-to.
going on.
Pesto works.
I know. Hold on, Vern. Let's get this little first segment out. You can call, as soon as I put the number up, Vern, you can call in. Just give me a second.
That's how you know to
Now,
call in.
one thing I want to learn how to cook. This is my favorite thing I've ever eaten at Cheesecake Factory, and I've never eaten anything bad there. But the tamale cakes.
I don't think I had.
I
That.
make a
haven't had that.
tamale casserole. That's fire.
What is a
Pan.
tamale cake?
That's not.
I'm a
That has
big
nothing
fan.
to do with the Cheesecake Factory. Go ahead.
Do me a favor, Nikki Pan. When you get a chance, just order the tamale cakes.
I've had them.
And tell me if you can make that. I try to figure this out.
It's the
What is a tamale cake? What does it look like?
It's like tamales, but
I got that part.
And,
Show you.
and,
This
and it's,
nigga act like he don't know what a cake is.
I've never had a cake.
Get brand new on your shows.
Right.
This is
that's it.
This is the exact
We
one
had it before.
from the
Oh, maybe that was
Cheesecake
me and-
Factory.
Me and
So
it was me
it's
and,
basically like the
Brianna
cake part is
Latrice.
basically almost like a cornbread kind of
yeah.
vibe.
And what's on top of it?
And
usually fresh tomatoes, avocado,
See, man, lost you already.
A little
Yeah, did.
cream,
On the
a
avocado,
little
lost me.
sour
You
cream,
like avocado?
and then you usually put some kind of
But the
Southwestern
last ones I had
drizzle
at
on it,
Cheesecake
but-
Factory, they were very, very soft. I was like, you guys, they're a little mushy.
You took 'em back?
I
After you
sent
ate 'em
back.
all?
No,
You
I
went
tasted them. Me
She
and
bit
Bree,
each
it was when
one.
me and Brianna was here. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and I was like,
So that's the next thing on my list. I gotta learn how to
Who
make
was
them.
there?
Them things good.
Brianna Latrice. I think you were here talking shit.
Yeah, she had the freckles.
Yeah.
She was on one of the shows. She was alcoholic.
No, the last time I was here, the girl Trina was here. What's her name? Trina? Comic. She was sitting over there next to you.
No, that's
I like her videos, man. She has some funny shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, you been stalking her,
Trina?
No, I see.
Or
her
was it?
videos.
It's not the one that went. That was at.
She got the kids.
What's
and
Gone's
stuff.
birthday party? The older lady. Is it just me? Remember her?
No.
Nigga be upset. No. Yeah.
You do an excellent.
remember
You do an
shit.
excellent retarded comic impression. nigga. Is it just me?
That's what she did in her
nothing.
set.
That's what it said.
That's what she
That's where it sounded to you.
No, that's how it was. It is what you're watching, Wendy. But before we get to that, Nick had threw to us. What was the scariest movie you ever seen, Mark Howard? Scariest movie you ever seen?
In my life, The Godfather.
Really?
It's
The horse's
scary.
head in the bed, nigga. That shit fucked me up,
It
man.
did. I
That
mean,
shit
it's
fucked me up.
That's
possible.
scary? I'm talking about the whole movie, not one part of the movie, Howard.
They were killing people all throughout.
Not with a horse's head.
He was
I'm
scared.
telling you, that shit reminded me. Bela Lugosi's Dracula. The old ones are the ones that were scary because the cinematography is so fucked up. Them motherfuckers were scary as hell. These good ones now, it's like nigga, this shit, and it's funny to me. It's more
I
comical.
agree with that, Mark. I
Okay.
think, yeah.
But yeah, the old shit.
Besides The Exorcist, everybody that's scared the shit out of everybody. But I'm gonna say Damien Omen.
Oh.
Damien Omen 6.
I think that's when they
Six?
found out that the
They
music.
didn't do that many.
No, I'm saying it was Damien.
Damien
it
was
was
the
Damien.
first
one.
The Omen. Or the
Omen.
Omen.
No, the
It
Omen was the
Omen.
first one. Damien.
first one.
Omen 2 was the
Yeah,
second
but
one.
that's the
Oh my
kid's name was
God.
Damien.
Yeah.
Right,
When I
of
tell
course.
you
But
the
in
Omen,
the
fucked
Omen-
me up. I mean, it had me looking at people's.
Nobody
scalps
wanted
and
those
shit.
dogs. They stopped.
Yeah.
Doberman Pinschers at one time was the number one dog everybody wanted.
Oh, okay.
And after that movie, not Doberman, but no, it was a Rottweiler.
Yeah, it was
And
right.
no one
That
had. We had
fucks
never
up
saw
the movie
rots.
talk.
We had never saw rots before, and when we saw them, they were like, "What the fuck?" And nobody wanted them because they called them the demon dogs for some goofy ass reason. So you would say Omen?
Oh,
Omen.
yeah. Yes, I would
Omen.
say the Omen, and then it had the Mark of the Beast, and I had this thing about the Mark of the Beast, and then I had read Revelations,
Yeah, my
or
mother
I'd
made-
been
I
taught
think all
about
black parents had to read-
Revelations,
we all had to read
and
that
I
shit.
was like, oh my God, the kid got the Mark of the Beast, the 666.
But I ain't gonna lie, that horse was, and with all the blood all over the bed, that fucked me. Me and my sister, we had to sleep with my mom. We had to get out the bed.
As a kid,
Mm-hmm.
the scariest movie was The Birds,
That was a good one.
and we saw that on
Nick.
television.
Yeah.
And I remember my brother took
What was
down
her name
all
that starred in the Birds?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
God.
Yeah, the Alfred Hitchcock theme was scary to me.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well, he
dun.
was excellent at getting you. He'll get you.
Yeah.
And you pick something like as innocent as a bird,
Yeah.
and these birds turn, and you go. I went outside. Nigga, as soon as I saw a flock of birds, I'm like, man.
Birds ain't innocent, be real with you.
Well, crows, because crows eat pigeons.
Yeah.
They'll chase.
You know, interesting about crows, Pops. You know, crows can remember your face.
And you told us that, and that when the crow got in her car,
Nigga,
said, "Pam,
that's why we
didn't swing on him,
where
but-
we was
Oh,
like,
they remember
hey,
you.
nigga.
Yeah.
Hey,
with
me
our
and
luck,
Speedy
this
looked at
motherfucker
that.
follow us
We was
home.
late. You had to be at
was
at the
somewhere.
club. We were at the club. We're going
Oh,
to
yeah,
J. Anthony Brown's
Anthony
club.
Brown's club.
And me and Speedy sat there like, fuck, we're fucked.
The motherfuckers on the car like, what y'all gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was huge. I didn't know crows were that big.
Shit, I mean,
And it just
yeah, it's
stared
true.
at me.
It's funny. Just even last week, I just realized because it was like I pulled up to a grocery store and the fucking two of them was there. These motherfuckers as big as my children.
Yeah, they're huge.
Shit.
And have you ever seen them chase down a pigeon?
Yeah. No.
These I seen it, Nick. That motherfucker everywhere the pigeon went. He's like, all right, whatever you want to do, nigga, I'm with you.
This white dude made a comment the other day. He said, you know, I hate when people say they love animals. He was like, you don't love animals. You like pets. He's like, animals are a lot different than pets. Cause
That's mine.
And to the point, like, anytime you see a wild animal, you realize, like, oh, wait a minute, they a little bigger than
They
I
ain't
think
how you
they
supposed
are.
to look.
Right, everything is bigger than you think it is
Yeah.
in real
As
life.
a kid, did you guys like going to the zoo? I didn't.
love
I hate the zoo.
I hated
because
the
they
zoo.
never came out when we go to the zoo.
What
they
you
would,
mean, the animals?
Yeah, they would be like, well, over there is a bear, and the bear be in the thing. Like, nigga, I'm not coming out.
We don't like niggers.
Or the snakes that like you would walk through. I have the biggest fear of snakes.
that's
I
all-
don't
he
even.
has
I don't
snakes.
even like worms.
Fam, he has snakes.
Worms.
Why
they
don't you
took-
like snakes?
I don't know. They slither. I feel like they're gonna choke me.
Nick-
Like,
Oh, they gonna choke
You know
to
how
me, a
you
worm
know where I was
to
going
me is a baby snake.
with worms.
I see it. I
And
hate
what do you do with the
worms.
lights on? You see,
It's gonna choke me.
what's wrong with you? Get that shit out of here.
I remember my father used to go fishing, and he'd be like, "Okay,
Put
let's
the
take
worm
the
on the
worm
hook.
and put it on the hook." And I would grab a worm, and then it would suffocate it would like choke my finger, and I'd be, my father would be like,
Look, Pam's in there. I can't breathe.
would be like, so to me,
It
a
would
snake,
choke
a
her
worm is a
finger.
snake. I'm just saying in my mind.
Yeah.
I can't stand. I never have fun. At the
I
zoo.
would say the actual scariest movie I saw was Exorcist. And I told the story that my dad, again, didn't go to church. That's not what he did. He wasn't a church going person. And he came, and my mother said, we're going to pray. And we all went in the room to pray, and my dad got on his knees and prayed. And I never seen my dad pray, ever.
So the movie didn't scare you. Your dad scared you.
No.
That's what I.
Well,
scared him.
it was both.
Because the person,
I was actually
authority
scared.
figures you look up to like that, and you see them vulnerable and weak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That
my dad, I
scares you.
never seen my dad scared of anything. He literally was. He didn't say anything more so than just. My mother said, "Don Ray, you want to come in here and pray with us?" I'm all right. I come in there, and I was like, "What?" Like he would go to church and he would sit in the car and listen to the game.
Damn.
He would never come in.
See, and people are
church
saying
at
Dahmer.
NFL.
Dahmer didn't scare me. The one on
Oh,
what was it?
it's HBO. Oh no, it's Netflix.
I think
It was
I don't-
Netflix.
Netflix. I
It was
think.
Netflix.
It didn't scare me at all. I just thought it was.
That's because you knew it was going to happen.
No,
You
it-
knew
Paula,
gonna
what's
eat
your
'em.
name? What the
Yeah.
fuck scared the shit out of you?
Nigga, hit the button.
Hey, caller. There we go. Now you're.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Vern.
First of all, Speedy. No, I ain't gonna even go back that far.
No,
It's-
you
he
started
said
with
so
the
much-
first of all. Keep going.
Thank you, Vern. Appreciate
No,
that.
no, he said so much stuff that was wrong. I'm just not even gonna go into
Yeah,
it.
you don't
You
want to
could do that all every time, every show.
But I got the phone, so he don't want to do that.
The movie
Hang
that
up
scares
on
me.
that bitch.
It's a couple of them. It's The Exorcist 3. The
Three?
part when they were in.
I didn't know they did 3.
Yeah, hold on. When they were in the home.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
on.
when they were in the home, and the woman got possessed by the devil, and she had them big ass scissors, and ran behind that nun. That scared the shit out of me.
And they had
And the
Exorcist
first
3.
child.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, two was horrible.
Yeah, they did.
I remember they
And
did
they
2.
had-
I remember that.
Yeah, 3.
I didn't know that.
They got another one
And
coming up.
they had something. Then they had an Exorcist that was supposed to predate the Exorcist. It was the beginning. I think it's Exorcist the beginning. I
Oh, like the
think.
prequel
That's what it
that
was
led
called.
up to that. Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty good too. When they was in Africa, and people don't understand. Hyenas are huge. They're bigger than regular dogs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It ain't huge.
Oh, you
And
know-
they
Just
got sharp
imagine,
teeth, too.
just
Tear your ass apart.
an 6-year-old is standing in front of you, and he got 3 hyenas on each side, just looking at you.
Yeah, it's your last day on Earth.
Yeah,
right there.
pretty
That's
much.
It's pretty much over there.
Did
You
you?
were lunch.
Did you? Vern, before you go, did you see Carrie?
Which Carrie?
The
first
first
one,
one.
the
The
first
first
one.
one is the one
Ain't
that
the
scared
one,
the
the other
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
The 75?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about 75?
Yeah. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
That
Yes.
scared the
Great. You
say
shit out of
yes?
me. He said yes, bitch.
No, I said,
You said
Hey,
yes,
bitch,
bitch.
damn, Pam. Okay, Pam, damn. Okay. All right, I thought we
Okay,
was cool.
Pam.
Now, you gonna turn on me like that?
I turn on any and everyone.
Yeah, turn him around, Pam. Turn him
We
around.
understand.
Oh wow.
So we've
Yeah,
established.
yeah. That was a good one, and
Yeah.
I didn't like the remake too tough.
No,
No,
the remake
I
wasn't
didn't watch
good.
it.
Hellraiser was good. The new
first one.
I liked all
No.
of them.
The first one,
Oh,
and,
no.
Hellraisers.
the first one and the last one were the best. The ones in between
The
were more
first- wait,
cartoonish.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Those were the only ones I liked. Everything else was
That's all of them.
stupid. It just
One, two,
You went
three,
to
and
watch
four.
all
no,
of
there was like 8 of them.
No, Vern, it wasn't.
Now you, Speedy, I'm going to.
This is why God
I'm-
made
I'm-
Google.
I'm-
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to. I'm
Thank you,
going to be
Mark Howard.
diplomatic. I'm being diplomatic, and I'm trying to. And I'm not trying to be upset and cuss nobody out.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
that.
trying. I'm trying to be nice.
We're
You're
and I
being
want
very
people
He's
to
got the phone.
understand.
We
He's
got-
got the phone today, just to let you
Yeah,
know.
we got people.
All
waiting.
you have to do.
Hold on. I'll look it
All
up.
you have
Vern?
to do. Look it up. It's 8 Hellraisers.
No, it's not 8 Hellraisers. No, it's not.
Hold on.
Okay,
There's only 4.
okay,
Hold
that's
on,
what you got Google for.
He's
Somebody
looking up.
Google it.
I'm
and-
Googling
doing
it now.
it
Don't
now.
hang
He's
up
doing
on
it.
him.
He's doing it now.
The first one was really, really good, and the last one was good. The
I
other
don't watch scary
2, the
movies.
ones that 2 in between are like they were cartoon. They were like, don't really, I don't get it. But the Hellraiser, the first one, incredible. It had you. If you like scary, I love scary movies.
It's 8.
So Speedy, Vern, call back. You're going to apologize to Vern.
I will not.
Yes,
You're
you
going
will.
to apologize to Vern.
It's not gonna happen.
Vern, call back.
And we'll make sure you get an apology from Mr.
Not
Caldwell.
gonna happen today, man.
Tie your robe back up. Call back.
Put your flip flops back on.
You're split toe.
How many are there, Mark Howard?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
Let me see.
Oh, when you say he can't
No,
count?
you're not going to throw my phone.
I can say you ain't gonna throw my phone.
I mean, you lose the battle of Hellraiser to the biggest Hellraiser on your show.
Yeah, true that.
Vern, call back.
And Mr. Caldwell will give you an apology.
No, I won't.
And Donald Ray
Were
Caldwell.
you trying to uncount it? I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow them down. I think 2 of them go together, man.
A couple of them was a part 1 and part 2.
That's what it was. Thank you, Mark Howard. Now I don't have to apologize.
The last 4 were short movies.
What? I do have to apologize. He said 8. It's 10. So
It was more than 4.
yeah.
was
you
less.
said
It's
4.
less than 8. I
Hey,
don't know.
yours-
For
yours
both of
is
y'all,
mine.
I don't expect both of y'all to be able to count well, but still, no. The higher number wins.
I have a question for you guys. So why do you
Right,
guys
Vern?
why do you guys think historically there's not a lot of black horror film directors?
Because I feel
Wow,
like
that's
black
a good
people.
question. No, directors, not.
Oh,
people.
okay. Yeah.
That's-
I mean,
Uh,
overall, as far as directors, there's more white directors. There's
Yeah,
not
but
very
there
many black
but
directors.
hasn't
There's
been
not
any, not that many black
Would you
directors
consider
who've
like
done
Nope?
a horror movie.
And what's the guy that's doing Nope and all those?
Well, that's one.
more. Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
Jordan
that's
Peele.
the only person I can think of.
Well,
No,
the one they did, I think it was a black director that did, what's the one, the
shit.
Tales from the Hood?
Yeah, Rusty Cundiff.
Is
Yeah,
that
Rusty
really
did that.
scary though?
Yeah, that wasn't a horror film. It was like a play
No.
on
It
horror.
was,
Yeah,
it was
a play
for a horror
on,
film, but
yeah.
it did turn into a comedy. Ooh, we gonna get the shit. There it is. There you go.
There you go.
There he is. Come on, Speedy.
Who?
Slide to the left.
That's not
Swipe.
Speedy,
What?
don't do that to your fan.
It says Vern on the call
To your
ID.
Somebody spelled it wrong.
Okay, Vern.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Oh.
El Real from Florida.
Hey, what's up, L? What it do? A different L. But what's up?
Oh,
dog?
it's a different L. Hi, L. Are you cute?
Chilling like a villain. Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
All right,
How
man.
you
You, I have to say the scary movie,
Uh-huh.
probably Get Out. That's a scary movie
That was
right
a good
there.
movie. That's
Get Out, you said?
It was good.
It
Get
was.
Out was good.
It was
Oh,
very good.
It was very good.
Because we had never seen that. Because again,
And it played on all the
Mhm.
stereotypes.
yeah, and all of our fears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. I thought it
that
was
white folks would drug
well
you
written.
and just have you just working in their house and you don't even know it.
They said Snoop Dogg's
Yep.
bones.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Oh, Bones is another one, too. Yep. Y'all have a
Which
good
one
one.
is a
You were
black
scared
one?
to see Snoop? Well, Mark Howard said he ain't
I didn't
scared
see
of
it.
Snoop. I think you were just strapped down. Nick, what was the scariest movie you seen?
Only as nothing has been an adult. I couldn't imagine being afraid of a film. But as a kid, Chucky. I had a thing with, and I think it was just
Yeah.
it wasn't necessarily a movie. It was just the things that kept happening around me, and it just kind of
And
accumulated to that.
you know, before Chucky was Magic.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a guy was a ventriloquist. How you say it?
Ventriloquist.
Thank you. And the doll would talk to him when he would try to put it back in the box.
Wasn't that on Twilight Zone or something?
I think it was on Twilight Zone.
I think they had something like that on
but,
Twilight Zone.
But then they did a movie
Well, no,
version of it.
Actually, I can say this: Twilight Zone was probably the scariest thing I ever seen as a kid. I never watched it. I couldn't get past the theme music. I was like,
Part TV was, yeah.
That scared the hell out of me, Nikki Payne. I was like, turn it. So, but
No, remember the one when everybody looked like pigs?
oh yeah.
A Twilight. You mean
It
an
was a
episode?
Twilight Zone, yeah. It was an
Episode,
episode.
I don't
Everybody
remember
looked like
The
pigs.
other one was crazy when everybody was like a mannequin. When the guy woke up in some town
Oh,
and everybody,
yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, if anybody remember, they had these things called My Buddy dolls, right?
My Buddy.
Which are basically like dolls that you can fight and beat up, and they made like sound like oh, and you punch them and stuff, right? For the boys could fight, so they had to fight each other. Okay, that was the point behind it. It's like a violence doll, right? So my grandmother had, I don't know who got them for Christmas, but she had 2 on her dresser, right? And we had just watched Chucky. Me and my brother, my older brother, would always make me watch scary movies because he was like, oh, he thought it was funny that I was scared. So he's like, man, you better watch it, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. So we watched Chucky. My grandmother come put us to bed. So anybody know your grandmother bed is back in the day was high as hell.
High
Right?
and
So,
rickety.
900 pillows.
right.
Rickety.
And you cannot get out the blanket once she tuck you in.
Right, true
Right?
that.
Remember they
True
tuck
that.
you to your shoulder.
Yeah.
And you're basically strapped in.
Yeah, true that.
And the bed is high as hell, so you really don't want to get down. Like, it was a lot going
So
on, y'all.
true.
You break your ankle getting there.
So so this is my grandma got an old house, y'all. So when she closed her room door, the damn doll fell off of the dresser. So the doll fell off the dresser, and in my kid mind, all I seen was the doll rolling under the bed, grabbing a knife, and as soon as I got up, he was gonna get me, and I couldn't wake my brother up because he was finna clown. So I'm just sitting there I'm sitting there terrified. Like I couldn't sleep all night. And I remember in the morning I looked up and I took my head over the edge of the bed, and the doll was just sitting there like.
Is Chucky going? Is he still there?
The doll was right there on the edge. Nigga came out.
Look at
Like,
that.
That's you do like this. You do it. All right,
nigga
motherfucker.
would've
Get
got me.
kicked. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Disturbing was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, you.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I agree, Vernon.
Wait a minute, Vern. Wait a minute, Vern. Speedy.
I apologize to Vernon.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you know
Speedy,
what?
don't.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna
I'm apologize. Maybe not apologize, but at least say.
No, there's
okay,
no
Vern,
need.
you're right.
There's no need because I know.
You know,
See, I know I'm right now. I ain't got to. I'm good.
There
I'm
you go,
good.
Vernon. Do your
the most
dance, nigga.
disturbing-
Okay.
Go ahead, Vern. Are you there?
You lose the signal.
I think he hung up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know
pull
what
up
he
your
was
antenna.
talking
Texas-
So I'm looking up here. Anybody heard of Gerald McMurray? He's a director.
No.
Black director. He directed the first Purge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
That's
directed the
dope.
first Purge.
Which was about us.
Who wrote it?
I don't know who wrote it.
What
Because
is it?
that was
Well,
about
Gerald.
killing minorities. So why would he direct that?
They called him.
That's
So
weird.
so we brought this up because Netflix has a movie called Lights Out. I watched it last night. As far as on television, I was scared as fuck.
Of the lights being out?
So what was you doing? Were you by yourself?
Did you bite your nails? Spilled your popcorn?
Turn all the lights on, nigga. That's
What's
what I
Brooklyn's
did.
nickname? Boo Boo? What do you call Brooklyn?
Boogie.
Boogie!
Nate!
Yeah, okay, well, we're going, who is Boogie anyway? Oh.
I said Boogie in the back.
But yeah, if you get a chance, I'm telling you, it's on Netflix. It's called Lights Out. They trigger all your fears. Every single fear you have about when the lights are out.
Really?
Who's scared of the dark?
Well,
Speedy?
you would be if you,
Soft.
when you watch the premise of the movie. I don't want to give it away. Go ahead, Pen.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this DJ out there in Vegas.
What's that?
This man
909?
say did this man say he had a domestic violence doll?
I'm gonna see if I can find a picture.
You
of this
gotta
thing.
drop the phone on that one. That's funny.
Yeah, don't keep
I
going.
ain't never
keep
heard
going.
of a domestic violence doll.
DJ, what's your
Ain't that motherfucker
scariest
make
movie?
No, I got a couple.
Okay.
Man, to be real, I got a couple. So I got one in an honorable mention.
Okay, go ahead.
got a
I
couple
know the
honorable
first one,
mentions,
the
but
Return
one
of the
that-
Hellcat.
It scared me. I thought you was a comedian.
Mark,
Everybody's laughing but you, sir.
Did you say Return of the Hellcat?
Everybody's laughing but you.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, nigga, don't quit your day job, nigga.
Hey,
You don't have one.
My odds are good. More people are
Well,
laughing.
nigga, get one,
You're the only
nigga.
that's not
Hey, Mark, go get your CDL, nigga, because you ain't gonna make it.
Oh, they got struck a
But,
nerve.
What's the CDL?
What's the CDL?
It's
A
the Return of the
commercial
Haircut.
driver's license,
Oh.
like big rig.
It's a driver
drivers,
joke.
You know they drive. They get
Yeah.
Hey,
CDL.
El, when you got to explain the joke, it didn't work. But go
All
ahead.
right, all right. What's the first one? What's the movie?
First movie.
Call back, DJ.
You're losing the signal in your Hellcat.
Well, it ain't
Yeah,
his.
we lost it.
Blows
Call back,
my
DJ.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. So get a chance to watch it. It's called Lights Out. And again, when the lights go out, it's a motherfucker.
So what's
Like,
your
what kind of
biggest
things
fear
happen?
when the lights are out, Speedy?
What kind of things happen?
So the lady,
Not the whole thing, because you can be very lengthy about it, but just Give me one.
Synopsis.
Yeah.
It's going to be
So the
lengthy because
lady-
you can't remember nobody. And what's the name of the?
Yeah. And
Your motherfucking movie.
Right.
Well,
Never
lucky
saw
for
it.
me, usually horror movies have no names in it, so I'm good. It's about a lady who didn't help her sister when she was younger, and the sister dies, but she lives on in her thoughts.
Oh, okay.
This is Lights Out.
And when the lights go out, that's when the sister comes and appears.
So why don't you just leave the light on?
Well, I thought about that when the movie went off, and I'm like, why did it leave the lights on? Because the spirit kept turning the lights off so that she can wreak
Okay.
havoc.
So what kind of things would happen to her in the night? Is what I'm trying to see.
Well, the sister would kill people when the lights would go off.
How if she's a ghost?
Because she's manifest through the other girls.
her-
Why does
sister.
Speedy look like he's making this shit up as he goes along?
Because he manifest and then what happened was, okay, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I almost push you out that goddamn chair.
Ghost, like, I'll tell you what movie actually, the last movie I jumped, like I actually physically, like it caught me, was when I seen The Ring.
Oh, The Ring, yeah.
In
Ring,
theater,
yeah.
the scene where the horse is on the boat and she's like looking in the horse's eyes and the horse just freaks out and I was on a date and I was like, I had to sit down so fast.
Popcorn film.
I said, boy, if you don't calm yourself down, boy.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
DJ?
Yeah, this DJ
Okay,
again
let's
for the
get
record.
to, yeah, just get
Say
to
what
it
you got to say, DJ.
quickly.
Long-winded, nigga.
Yeah,
I said it was a movie called The Faculty.
The Faculty?
Do y'all remember that?
Nope.
I remember the
Nah.
name
Yeah,
of the movie.
they got
I just
Usher
don't-
in it.
Mark.
Oh, yeah, with Usher. I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It got
It was a
Usher.
horror movie?
It's probably
Yeah.
Usher's second
I remember
movie.
that.
think he
I remember
did.
that.
Yeah,
Really?
They had these creatures
it's
that was
nasty
entering
though, like the
people.
way.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's nasty the way they just slither and enter your body. Oh my God, it made me want to throw up.
Did Usher
But
die?
He was killing people.
yeah, I think everybody died. Like they wasn't taken
he
over
was a
by the
football
team.
player in the high school team. It's like
Hey,
his high school.
Hey,
never
but this
seen it.
is the funny part. You know the only way that they could kill the little creatures or whatever that enter your body
How?
is with drugs, crystal meth. They was like they were
Hilarious.
They were filled the pins up with crystal.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
DJ.
that came out in cable back.
Thanks, DJ.
I
That
didn't
shit
know
was
this.
terrible.
I've never seen that movie or
Me
heard of
either.
it.
I didn't know Usher did that. I know he did.
Yeah,
I didn't know he do a scary
I think
that
Usher's
one is-
trying
I
to-
don't
I think
remember
Usher's
acting
hoping
in.
we forget he did that shit.
I forgot he even acted ever.
No, he did. What was it?
Scream. Didn't he do a Scream? I thought he was in one of them, like the little wax Scream movies that came, man.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
No,
Tales from the Hood scary.
This nigga still
you
talking.
still talking? Tales from the Hood scary, you said?
Hell no.
You're gay.
That's not scary.
Wow.
Yes, it was scary as hell. Them little dolls,
Oh, the Nigglets?
that was scary as hell. And then when the dude in the hood, like the black dude, when he went to hell and jail and all, man, that shit was
Oh,
scary.
he's like, you're in
That
hell.
shit with
And,
Corbin-
Now, what's
Corbin
your
Burnson
honorable
made that
mention?
shit
You
funny.
said you had an honorable mention. Which one
Hey,
was that?
Purge too. I love the Purge movies. I went to every Purge movie the day it opened and seen that. I had to that's one of the best series for me.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I only saw
I've yet to- I haven't-
I only
I haven't
saw
seen
the
any
first
of
Purge.
But
Me neither.
hey,
The first
I don't
Purge
do
was
scary
good.
movies.
I knew what it was about. Nigga.
Thanks,
Purging
DJ.
us. Thank you, DJ.
No, that
We
wasn't
got
Purge.
calls
Yes,
coming
it
back.
was.
We got another call.
How you gonna tell me you ain't seen the movie?
Because that's what it's about, Mark.
No, it's not.
It is about
Wait,
purging.
hold on. What is, Mark, what do
not
you
about
think the
purging
Purge is
black
about?
No, Speedy said.
No, I want to know what Mark thinks
Yeah, what
it's
does
about.
Mark say?
What do you think it's about? I mean, the Purge was about people having that one day where they can do whatever they want. Most people
To
were killing
whom?
people.
To whom?
But it was blacks killing whites, whites killing blacks.
No, Mark, you missed
I
it.
understand that. They don't wait to Purge to kill us. So what the fuck?
No,
we talking
no, Mark, but you didn't. You know what the sad part is about Negroes that I don't understand?
Negro.
And I'm not talking about you, Mark. I said Negroes.
I'll do it.
My knees
Talking about you,
grow.
Mark.
My knees grow.
But this is interesting. I feel like every other culture of people realizes what cinema does to their culture. That's why, like, certain cultures will ban you from putting out a movie about something, right?
Yeah.
Black people seem to be
Or
the only
Florida.
people who think it's just entertainment. Like, we never look at it and understand, like, even though you can look at it as an entertainer, or I may look at it just entertainment, kids are going to be influenced by this. This is going to dictate culture down the line. This is going to be some people's perception of you and how they deal with you in business. So when I watched The Purge, I didn't see what Mark seen. I seen all the people, the poor people getting killed because they didn't have any protection, right? And the poor people were us.
Yep.
So that,
Well, I mean,
No.
no.
That's what I see.
I'm not here to clean shit up.
That's what I
So
seen in the
don't
movie.
stop.
I don't know if that's what the movie's about, but that's what I
the point
seen
being
in
is
the
that
movie.
that's going to happen if you in this society. If you can't afford shit, you're going to be shit out of luck on certain things. But I get that, and I'm not here to debated whether it's not. In
But
that sense.
that's what I said.
But I'm saying to you, it's
you
still,
said it wasn't that at all.
I'll give you another example.
the point of the movie was the fact that they.
Are you getting frustrated?
No, that wasn't. See, Mark, I think the point
Not
of the
a
movie
hand
was. I think the point of the movie
Oh,
was
he didn't care.
that.
It's when I use two hands, I'm upset. One hand is just
I think the point of the movie they were saying they want to kill all the Negroes is the point I got from the movie. Like when I watch space films, I always keep this in mind, and I hope you guys do too. You never see a Negro man.
Nope.
In space.
In space.
Or in the future.
And if he
So-
is, he's the first one to go.
70 years ago, Mark.
And that was when it was worse.
So this is what I'm saying. So since then, if you watch any film,
Samuel L. Jackson.
they'll put the black woman, right? She'll be with a white man in the future. They have mixed kids.
Kunta Kinte was in there.
But they won't put
Star Trek.
Star
LeVar
Trek.
they
Burton.
But you
won't-
couldn't see.
Yeah, they won't put
Well,
Star,
you
and
could
Star
see.
Trek's not in the future, it's in the past.
Oh,
Yeah, Star Trek's about it's about the past, not the future, right?
Call it what's your name,
No,
where you call it
Star
from?
Trek about the future.
Are
If
you
you
sure?
look at the star dates, it's much further than this.
Call it what's your name, where you call it from? Caller.
Hey, caller. Wait. Hey,
people
caller.
asking to go
Leave
to
him
the
on, leave him on,
house.
caller.
Is it
Two
us?
kids.
Oh,
See,
it's
still?
somebody calling.
Yeah, go ahead, dog.
Make it quick, we got a lot of callers.
Y'all seen Still?
Yes,
that
sir.
was another good one.
Still?
Steve.
Still.
Still. STEE.
Spell.
STELL.
Oh,
Y'all
spell.
seen that one?
No.
Yeah.
You from
No.
the south. That nigga's a
That was a good one.
Spill. Oh, that's a good one, though. All right, thank you, brother.
Spell? Anybody
Who's in
seen
that one, Mark?
Spell. I don't think I seen. You know, a lot of black people.
SPEE.
Yeah, I think like spell.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know.
like they put a spell on you.
A lot of black people. We don't like them kind of movies.
No.
Yeah, a lot of demons and
Even
yeah,
though
I'm
they
straight,
keep
nigga.
hyping this new one with
it was out in,
Russell Crowe in it, but
2020.
it's still The Exorcist. It's still gonna deal
Oh.
with demons and all that shit.
Oh yeah, when it comes to like, what do you call those?
Satanic.
Shit, yeah, satanic shit for
Well, if
sure.
your movie had
'Cause-
the title "Devil" in it, I'm not going to see it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Well, you watch Luther.
Nick, this movie had a black director.
Yeah, you do watch it.
I never watched it. That's for that reason.
Mark.
Even though people
Mark
try to say it's a really
Tonderi.
good show.
Mark
Yeah,
Tonderi, that's the director.
My ex actually worked on Lucifer. She tried to invite me down one time. I was like, I'm not going on
Yeah.
a set of Lucifer.
And they end up getting what 2-3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched that show.
Lucifer was cool.
I've never
not
watched
watching
it.
that
I'm
shit.
the
It's
same
not
way.
even a
Pops.
horror. It's not even a horror thing.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm sorry. What's gonna happen to you if you watch something that says devil in it?
I feel like
So you didn't see
I'm
Devil in the
getting
Blue
bad
Dress?
It's Denzel. They're a little
Yeah,
bit
different.
And
You
it's
saw
a,
Devil in
and
the
it's a
Blue Dress,
book.
didn't
you? No,
And
I've
it's a
never
book,
seen it.
Mark. And it's a book.
You didn't go see The Devil Wears Prada.
No,
Never seen it.
not gay.
I was gonna say you,
Ask me again. Ask me again. Ask me again.
you didn't see Devil in the
Yes, I mean no.
I went with Vern. I'm sorry.
we have a call.
He gonna beat your ass.
It's probably
pretty
right.
good.
He been flying here to kick my ass.
For a while now.
He still ain't made it.
Motherfucker, planes been coming up this bitch all the time. He ain't been.
Caller, what's your name?
Hit the button, Nick.
Nick, yeah, hit the button.
I don't hear it.
Pet Cemetery,
Pet.
and I know y'all not going to see Evil. I know y'all not going to
You
see
can be
Evil
talking,
Dead, so
don't
I ain't even
realize
worried
we
about that.
No, Evil Dead. Nope.
Pet Cemetery was cool.
Yeah,
I've yet to see
Speedy.
Pet Sematary.
It was cool.
It was one. I mean, the originals were fucking hysterical.
So it wasn't
Right.
scary.
The
It was
original
funny.
Evil.
Oh wow.
To me, it was hysterical because they had a shoestring budget, but it worked though. The movie worked. All three of them worked. They were two. The third one was something different.
Hey,
But
Vern, I always ask someone when they said the movie was good, when you saw it the first time, did you go back and see it again?
I bought it.
Hilarious.
Remember, you could buy it back
Bought the
then,
whole
yeah.
film for how?
That means
But-
it's good.
You could.
Yeah.
But Pet Cemetery, that shit scared the fuck out of me.
Vernon, do you still have your DVDs and your movies and stuff? And,
Your
I
Blu-rays.
still got
or your
mine.
Blu-rays? You do for what?
Yes,
I don't know. I just won't throw them away.
yes.
They
I got
might-
all.
I
I
did-
got
I did.
all.
Keep them, Vern. They might be worth
But
some money
Pam,
one
Pam,
day.
Huh?
I feel like this.
You
Don't
failed.
throw them away because you never know. Old school may come back.
I mean, I agree with you. I wish
Because everybody's going digital. Let's say something happens. All those movies you bought digitally are gone.
I still have all
Yeah,
the
but you have
DVDs.
the hard copies.
I have all the
Thanks,
old
Vern.
I
school.
had
Vern,
every
you-
black
Thank you,
movie.
Vern.
I had a whole black
I
collection too.
have a case. Remember that
What
metal
if my dad
case,
has
Nick?
to?
So I have a metal case. There's like 5 of them, and they have all my movies in them. And I still got them.
Your movies.
No,
Well, I bought 'em. They ain't blown to me
definitely
now.
is a
Oh, I
collect-
thought you meant like movies
Speedy
that you
definitely a
produce. I was
collector.
like,
He used to collect all them CDs back in the day.
Yeah, you remember CD Tyler had?
If I was you guys, I would keep anything like that. Like I would not trade anything or take anything. Like I sell anything, give it away because I seen an article just a couple months ago, but the guy who had the first iPod, not the very first one, but just the first generation
I saw
iPod,
that. I
sold it
saw
for a
that.
couple $1 million.
yes, he did.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you
And like
imagine?
somebody has Luka Doncic rookie card. We don't even think about basketball cards anymore.
No.
He just sold a Luka Doncic rookie card for $5.5 million. He's only been in the league for 4 or 5 years, 4 years, 5 years now.
Shit ain't gonna be worth a dime in 10 years.
Hilarious.
See, that's what most people think, so they don't invest in it. So what we see is trending is a lot of these kids who don't grow up with this stuff, they value it when they get
Wait a minute.
when they get older.
Pam, didn't you just buy a record player?
I've been had a record player.
You got an old
got-
school one or the new ones?
But it has. Let me tell you, it does have a cassette on it, and it
Oh,
has,
that's
but it has
good.
a
That's
USB though.
dope.
But again, and radio. But
You have cassettes?
my father, I actually called my father because all my band stuff is on cassettes and my rehearsals.
It
and-
sounds.
Got a
I think it
cassette
sounds
tape
better on
that-
cassette.
that
honestly.
do
ain't
too.
popped yet.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
my record
especially
player.
now.
It was a
gonna
newer
pop.
record player, but it did have a cassette on it.
Remember
so.
that shit? You
so
put
I-
the tape in, you put it in wrong, and that motherfucker, you
Eat it
wouldn't
up.
hear nothing. You like,
You
Yeah.
get a little,
that's how you know
Yeah.
it's eating it up. You,
Yeah.
By that time, you got
and you trying to rewind that shit. You know, you just make
got a
that shit
pencil.
worse.
You remember you get the pencil? Come on, nigga. And then you see the little crinkle in there. You try to uncrinkle it and try to play it again.
Yeah.
That motherfucker eat the shit. So what they did was a Concord came out with a cassette player that so apparently if you load it in straight on, it won't mess the tape up.
Oh, really?
When you load it in sideways, that's when it would always get
Or I
fucked
would
up.
drop mine down and then close the thing.
That sounded sexual.
It's my thing. Okay.
Only on Friday, Mark.
Drop my thing down
Yeah,
and close the
you
thing.
You know,
Close
put the
it.
cassette in, slide it in, and then close it. You know.
Still sounds
Don't
sexual.
slam. You can't slam. You can't slam. You got to ease
Yeah,
that.
hey, you
And
know.
then when it ain't right, you just kind of go back and forth.
right.
You know what I
Right,
didn't do?
ugh.
I didn't do. Was it D-Ray or
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray? I didn't do
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
I never got into that
Yeah,
either.
D-Ray on your mind.
Hilarious. It was. I said, why would I buy this big ass record to play to show a movie on?
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to go back? Remember the when they first was doing those discs and had that big? You had to buy this big old thing. You had to slide the disc in this shit.
Yeah.
This was about.
Yeah,
I was like,
because you had to pay for the
Wait, what?
disc and the player for the disc.
Yeah, it was right before DVDs and Blu-ray.
that shit lasted about 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then somebody figured
I
out
remember
the DVD
DAT
thing.
machines, nigga. That's what we used
Oh,
to put
DAT
record
machine.
to a DAT.
You know what I've never
DAT.
listened to anything on was A-Track. Does this sound different?
Oh yeah, it
sounds-
sounds
the
old.
music-
And the bad. My dad had 8-track in his
all
car.
trebly, no
and
bass.
You couldn't back. You couldn't go back.
Yeah,
on
you
the song.
couldn't. No,
No, you can't rewind or
or
fast forward.
or anything.
You had to
No,
listen to everything.
Yeah,
It
listen to
is what it
everything,
was.
yeah.
You just
Yeah.
throw the track.
I would tell people if you know the sound, you listen to 8 tracks. Click on.
Yeah, click to the next one. It
Oh,
goes
that's
It
right.
would make a sound going to the next song.
It
Yeah.
be in the middle of the fucking song.
Oh, because they had to switch out the tapes
Yes.
at
So
the
you had a
studios.
song, all of a sudden halfway through it's faded
Right.
out.
Yeah, because they got to
And then
switch
you
tapes
hear
out, yeah.
clunk clunk. And then that shit fade back in right where it left off.
Yeah,
at.
that's
My
funny.
dad had an 8-track in his. He had a '73 Pinto with an 8-track in it. And 8-tracks, you can only bring 4 or 5 of them with you. They was huge, so you couldn't do like when people got cassettes. You could do. You look in the back of somebody's car. Everybody in the back of their car had a cassette with a whole bunch of cassettes in it. And you had you had the one you made, your slow jam, the fucking one, whatever it was. You had your own little ones that you made. Call it. Oh,
You remember the first cassette tape you bought
Oh God.
when they started popping?
James Brown.
I got
Mine was
a
James
good story
Brown,
on
Hot
my, on my
Pants.
I would
cassettes.
go
A single?
first cassette.
It might have been the whole album. Or
Because back in the day, y'all, you could buy singles. You didn't have to buy the whole record.
Yeah, but that was
no,
later on.
but no, the whole album would be on cassette, right?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So mine
But
was
singles
Hot,
didn't come to
James Brown,
about
whatever Hot Pants was on.
81,
I wasn't born to
82.
85, 86.
I had a crazy story with my mom trying to get a cassette tape, trying to go to that.
Oh,
and
really?
my mom trying to go to cassettes because I had 8 tracks.
Okay.
And my mom
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "What's wrong with this one?" I said, "Well," and I'm using an excuse. Well, they're small. I can carry them with me and put in my pocket. And so we're in the record store, and she's showing me she got the 8 tracks. So she's showing me, you can put it in your pocket.
And
put it in her pocket.
8 tracks
And-
is about this big too.
No. And
Bigger
so,
than that.
Or
no,
probably a
but
little
Pam,
bigger
hold
than
on.
this.
It struck me wrong when she does like, let me pull it. I couldn't get it out fast if the white dude can't. Ma'am, excuse me, can you come with me?
Oh, they arrested your mama?
They tried to arrest her, think she was getting ready to steal a motherfucking
Oh
8
my
track, dude.
God.
How old was you, Mark?
12? 11 or 12 years old?
We got a call. Call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's just turn it on.
Mark, Mama, what did you
Call her with
Hi, it's Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, Day to Day.
Hey, Dana.
Hey. Hi, Mark.
Dana's so,
Don't be
bright.
so
Dana's so
enthused.
bright and energetic. She said hey before.
No, hey, Mark. And I heard after that. But.
Oh,
did
no,
that.
like the scariest movie for me, the scariest movie for me probably when I was a kid was Nightmare on Elm Street. And same as Pam, The Damians, Exorcist.
I think we you know what, Dana? I think we mentioned this before, but I know what made to me Nightmare on Elm Street scary is because it was about you
Nightmare on
falling
Elm
asleep.
Street.
Like you had to stay up in order for this person not to kill you.
Right.
Which is crazy
Yeah.
that I had to stay up so you wouldn't kill me.
The best part about that.
No,
original
that
film,
one
nobody
was
thinks about.
scary, but I haven't thought of anything current. I really don't watch scary movies now.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, no.
I think I agree. No,
A
daughter-
thriller.
I
My
don't
youngest
know.
daughter loves
I
it.
agree with the person that said "Get Out." Just how he's diabolical. The thing that stands out for me in "Get Out" is when the white girl was eating the dry cereal with the milk, and she was scouting and looking at like basketball players on her laptop.
Yeah.
Like that shit was scary to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
She
scary to
was,
me
she was
too.
scared to the young brother.
Yeah,
scared for the
that
young
was a
brothers.
dope ass movie.
Yeah, he did a great job on it.
No, because you remember, you guys all went to college. Remember how all the
Not all of
athletic people were, all the athletic men were with white girls.
Not
And it was
word.
like they were taking care of them and doing for them and
True
all
that.
of that
They were.
different stuff. And you just like, that's
See,
a
that's how it all
setup.
started.
Like, I was telling somebody recently that, that wanted to be a separatist and separate the races and stuff. And I said, you will never, ever, ever in the history of humanity get white women to leave black men alone.
No.
That's just not going to happen. Because anywhere I go, it's black owned, it's a black thing. I always see white girls there. Always.
Wait, I was where was I at over the weekend? I was over
That's
on
funny.
I mean, it could be target practice for the police. White girls gonna be there. They're
Right.
gonna be wherever black males are.
There they are.
Ah, shit. All right, well, tell us how you really feel.
But I was over
Thank you,
on
Dave.
Thank you,
60th.
darling.
Thank you, Dave.
I was over on 60th and Rimpaw over the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Nigga.
She rolling with the Crips.
Neighbors.
Well, that's my favorite. My family's over there. So anyway, so nothing but white people walking their
Oh, yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
I was like, how they let this happen?
That's
I
very
mean,
racist.
they were like rolling. I'm like, literally, hell, we don't even do that in our
No.
neighborhood. Like,
Well,
like
Mark-
literally, they like pushing the baby strollers.
You
I'm
from
like,
DC?
I feel like I'm in
Yeah.
a horror movie.
Has that happened in D.C.?
Oh my God.
And places that used to be
no,
black.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. The way she reacted was my reaction. I saw white people walking dogs in neighborhoods. I wouldn't have
Walk
walked
in. Yeah, I mean, they're
And what
literally
part
taking
of
over.
D.C. is that?
Shit all over. With it, more northeast. What happened is, and this is DC small, but there's an area that's closest to Capitol Hill.
Okay.
So all those nice fucking row houses over there, and so they took all that over. They've taken all that over.
Yeah.
Not even far from where my friend who's passed away. So my boy Sean, you met Sean, and his house was not that far from over there. And, well, he had taken on because his grandmother died. And he took that house over. I said, dude, they gonna offer the house for you. Shit, I ain't selling. I said, wait till they send you that check. But he was like, he wasn't trying to
Did
sell
he
it.
end
I
up
don't blame
selling
him. No, he passed away unfortunately.
Oh,
but I think his aunt ended up selling the house. But yeah, no, DC is definitely gentrified. It's still
Really?
no. When I grew up, DC was 75
It's not
to
Chocolate
80%
City.
black.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Chocolate
It's
City.
about
Chocolate City.
50. It's about 55% black.
That was the original Chocolate City.
Look,
then,
still
then you go
98%
ATL.
Democratic.
Right.
Just me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Motherfucker
but,
Trump
I
got
mean,
one vote out of DC.
Hilarious. That was your vote. Call it what's your name. Where you calling
I'm
from?
a California resident now.
Try it again. Call her what's your name when you
Should
call
be,
her from.
Should be Nakia.
Hey
Nakia?
y'all, it's Nakia from the Bay.
There
Can you
you
hear me?
go.
Yes,
You sound
we can, Nakia.
I didn't know it
fantastic.
was Nakia.
He know that number.
The number's
apparently.
big.
Hi.
Hi.
He said your number was big, Nakia. I did not say
the
that.
numbers are big because his ass can't see.
Ah.
His numbers are big.
Okay, we'll go with that.
So I want you to
Anyway.
recognize I'm not the only
So-
person that has fun, makes fun with you. You blame me for all these things.
Poor Wanzer, he's petrified in the Kia.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for everything.
Thank you. I
Good.
appreciate it.
It's okay.
I appreciate it.
Sound like you can hit, Mark.
No.
You're welcome.
What?
No.
This is a mutual
Anyway, so
respectful
Pam,
thing.
I
Yes,
agree.
babe.
I kind of agree with you.
Mhm.
I agree with you. 'Cause so, like, I've seen people walking in acorns of West Oakland, like white people like jogging with their dogs.
So you have to explain the kid to the rest.
And I'm like,
he not even from Acorn.
I know it. The kid, you have to
Shout out
explain
to
to the
Natalie
rest of
Desselle
people
Reid.
who listen to the show how what Acorn used to look like.
I just explained to him, Pops. You didn't get the line.
okay, so Acorns was basically this is the area of West Oakland that was funking with another area right across the fucking street.
Nobody
like
knows
you
what
would
you're
not
talking
see anybody except anybody that wasn't black in that neighborhood. And if you were black, you still wouldn't be walking out at 10 o'clock at night unless you was just going to your car because bullets were ringing out everywhere.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What was the movie with
so
the...
now, to see
Nakia,
people...
Nakia. Hang on one second. What's the movie with the ladies? Set It Off. Right. So remember in Set It Off when the dude went to get his haircut? That's the projects he was in up in Oakland.
Okay.
Right. That's the Acorn Projects.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead, Nakia.
Yeah. So, well, and the thing is, acorns you have acorns and then you got the lower bottoms. And those motherfuckers was always, they lived right across the street from each other, always beefing, bullets everywhere. Somebody always was ended up in the infirmary park dead. So they found dead bodies there all the time. So to go through that area now and you see white folks and their little dogs and pushing their kids because, you know, the crackheads sold all the nice Victorian homes out of after their grandparents died.
So the black people
that area is right next to San Francisco.
Have the black people moved out more or less?
No. There's still parts of Acorns where you're like, 'cause you don't want to be at, but it's more of the white folks just coming in and like you had motherfuckers sitting there move next to a black church. Wow. And then complain because the church was having
service
rehearsals and the bells were too loud.
And they complained.
They complained because you move right next to a black church.
What
who
they
have rehearsal for Sunday.
Sunday,
right? Exactly.
They're gonna have it 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah,
nigga.
That's when my mother went to church.
Yeah,
nobody goes to church that much.
Sunday morning gonna be going to 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was really irritated. I came in the house. I was like, "Yo, what?" I mean, I saw so many white people over there. Like I grew up over there. Like that is my hood. I have never seen so many white people over there.
And they got the houses really cheap. They got all that shit because they got the houses cheap.
Hell yeah.
How they get them cheap? Because when
they weren't worth shit at the time. Because black folks ain't worth shit.
What people do is you can look at historically. This happens all the time, right? So you have black people in the community. You then introduce crime, drugs, guns, whatever you want to do to lower the value of the community.
True.
Once you get it to a certain dollar amount, you go buy it out, kick all the residents out, raise the price.
And you don't have to. You have to literally kick them out. You just raise the price on what they want, where they want to live, and they won't live there because they don't have the money to live there.
Or
that's what they're doing in England.
Or you can, and if you can't do it to the residents, what they do is they do it to the things around you. So instead of you having your local grocery stores, right, that you can go and you can afford anything, they'll put Albertsons in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So now your bread is $10, nigga, and now you're like, I can't even afford to eat at the local grocery store.
And they go, it's organic. No, nigga, I don't want organic right now.
But they do that even. It's so point blank racist where it's like if they've shown where you see a black person house and a damn appraiser.
Oh yeah. You have to have your white friends.
And it gets a higher appraisal.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm waiting to see if Baltimore is gentrified. I don't know. I haven't been through Baltimore up back there.
Oh, my friend was there. I kept there. Don.
Ahead,
caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You know the easiest way that these white folks is taking over is because we're allowing them to. Just like when we had that whole discussion, this was a while back about, I said, I don't understand why black people get mad and tear their own shit. I can never understand, and I still don't get it. Analogy.
I think the phone tired of you, Vernon, or something.
Speedy. Nick goes to his house and tear up his house. What the fuck does that got to do with Speedy? Nothing. So I can never understand why black folks. Speedy, I'm trying to make an intelligent point. I'm sorry.
Vern, let me jump in there.
Intelligence scares
Vern,
Speedy.
thanks for the call, Vern. I'm gonna jump in there with you. I think it's because we don't own a lot of that stuff in those neighborhoods. Like,
hold on, caller.
When you look at a lot of black neighborhoods, unfortunately, we don't own the businesses in those neighborhoods. Nah. I don't know any black man that owns a liquor store, which is crazy. As much as we shop at liquor stores, right?
True that.
I don't know no black woman who owns a nail salon.
Nope.
I know one.
I don't know any. I don't know no black woman who owns a wig shop. right? You might sell hair
I know
at your
out
house.
of Detroit because I was ordering it from them, but not in L.A.
Right, like you can go and like
very
Asians
few.
don't wear wigs, but
Reality stars have their own.
They own the wig shops, like you know what I'm saying.
That's true. They do. They do.
So
well, anyway, they're buying it from China.
Even Asian
It's
women
coming
like
from China for sure.
If this is what trips me out about, I see a black woman get their nails done by the Asian women. All the Asians got their face covered because they don't want to breathe in the stuff they putting on your nails. And I'm just like, how are you not seeing what's going on here? You see, she got on gloves
all day with it, Nick.
But obviously, it's chemicals in it to kill you, Mark. So why would you put it on your skin?
Chemicals. We know it's chemicals.
So why would you put on your? They ain't put it on their
Why
skin.
you want nails?
Like you don't see Asian women with those with the stuff on their nails, you know.
You don't.
So when
Speedy, would you say when nigga fan them out?
When you look at our communities, I think that all the other different nationalities of people make money off of us in our communities.
Yes,
and they drain us dry.
We're the number one consumers
of everything.
Of everything.
And no matter what's going on in the world, we're the number one
Television,
consumer.
everything.
Pandemic, we bought shit.
We should look me. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This DJ out there Vegas for the record.
Hey DJ.
Yeah, man.
Hey Nick, what's going on? That it kind of disappointed me that none of y'all knew that scene that Nick was talking about.
Which scene?
Because that was one of the funniest scenes to me. And Set It Off. Like, I can say that whole scene word for word.
Yeah, shout
like
out to Natalie,
when we was growing up, like that was the fun. That got stumped out in Minister Society. That was the same dude in that scene.
Yep.
Okay.
Set it
He's like, that AT is fat. He's like, you want this? And then he told his girl to
said, nigga, hook him up.
She was like, he ain't even from Acorn. Yeah, she's like, nigga, hook him up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think that was Natalie's first role.
From Acorn.
That might have
She
been.
was like, shut up. He was like, you talk too much.
Hilarious.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. You know,
Shout out to Natalie DeSalle.
Shout out DJ
Yeah,
for
rest
keeping
in
game.
Hey, when y'all was talking about the Freaknik thing, I don't know. I know y'all probably didn't hear this, but a lady called into the Breakfast Club and said that she was at Freaknik when she was 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
And that was her first time receiving fellatio from a man, and it was a grown man. Like, I think that's like it. Yeah, I think that's going to cause this documentary going to cause a lot of problems.
Grow up, DJ.
I mean, it is, and P.
They
Frank,
were saying,
producer. Director.
You know, DJ, grow up, nigga.
Well, they're saying that a lot of people might be in trouble because of this documentary.
Oh, and I think that's why it's such a big deal on social media and has been trending since they announced it on
Well,
social
they need
media.
to come up
Thanks,
with something
DJ.
negative to make y'all go, oh my God. Again.
Go ahead, Bob. I wasn't there.
I ain't worried.
Hold on, Speedy. Do that again. They gonna do what?
I was there. I pretty much, I think I made it to every Freaknik there was. Where I made sure and I had a great time. Nobody was 13.
You sure?
That you know of.
I'll tell y'all what. If y'all was at Freaknik and somebody come, you know Pocahontas is still streaming on Disney. Y'all know that's right. You know what Pocahontas is about. A white dude smashing a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, and that was a real
They
story.
didn't have child laws.
That's not a fictitious story either. That's based on a true
because
story.
actually back in the day you could start
Actually,
getting
back
married
then
at 14
they were
years
marrying
old.
kids.
No.
So they
Smart.
were right
Stop trying to make excuse for white people.
I'm not saying
You are.
The story about Pocahontas was a real person. This is a real 13-year-old girl who was snatched by a white man,
Of course.
raped, and taken back to his people.
Right.
They made a Disney movie about it.
Just so we wouldn't feel bad.
So I don't feel like when it comes to us, we can't go picking and prodding at everything we do, going, oh, freak, nigga. Hey, nigga, you showed up. When I was 13, I was smashing 13-year-olds. You understand?
Nick,
I had a great
don't get me
You
wrong.
busted
I
open
understand what you're saying. I'm just saying back then it was like that. People, but they made the law like that for a reason, for a good reason. But the thing is, too, is that as much as they can look at and say, well, black folks is wilding out, because there was other one, Greek Fest that was at Virginia Beach. I went to that. But it wasn't nothing like Freaknik. But I'm going to tell you, motherfuckers always try to put us being buck wild. Them fucking white fucking spring break parties at Daytona Beach.
Yeah, Daytona and the one at Jersey Shore, nigga.
Jersey Shore. Them
They
motherfuckers
worse
is off
than
the
us.
chain. They damn sure don't want that to be
We
seen.
just got a lot of bass in ours.
I just think in order for someone to want to watch this thing come, you got to put out, I think people scared. Man, please. If you recognize me, good luck with that.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think a lot of people
I'm sure
are
you're
going to
100
recognize.
pounds short of your
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's going to be one girl going, oh, shit. And
That's Speedy. And that's not going to happen.
Now, I'll say this much. When you went to the clubs that night, it was hard to get in. If you wasn't somebody or you didn't have some money, it was hard to get into the club because they just wasn't letting you in. It was too packed.
Yeah.
112, man, It was crazy. And there was nowhere to stay, even though, again, no one was supposed to know that this was going on in the city. But everyone would show up around July.
But it was the colleges that were having the time, so people knew.
No. It was never, Mark, you probably didn't know this. It wasn't supposed to be known that this was going down. Everyone just would come at that time of the year.
Right.
And you would just party the whole week.
Well, they had events scheduled and stuff, so you knew.
Well, that was later on. They started having events.
It's probably,
eventually
it sounds like the same
as
New Orleans.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. It sounds like the same thing.
I think they
Mardi Gras
embraced it later on, is what it was. They
sounds
started
like
embracing it.
Mardi Gras in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But it just didn't have that.
Okay, we take this last call and then take a break because I have to go to bed.
You all right?
Yeah.
The bladder of a hummingbird.
I know, I do.
How do you know a hummingbird's bladder?
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Okay, you know why when all them white folks do all that crazy stuff, people don't say nothing? Because they embrace it.
That's what we just
said. They make money off of it, and they move on. We the only people who will do some shit and then try to hide it. No, if you go out here, just like when Nick said, this was Friday or something, when I was saying to get a DNR, and they was like, well, no, you can't do that. And Nick was like, well, they just have them do something nasty, and then they don't talk about it. No, it's a lot of women out here who will do nasty shit and be proud of their nasty shit, and you still would get exposed. Ask Kanye West.
Who?
Oh, Kanye. Yeah, they found a picture of Kanye at Freaknik.
Thanks, Fire.
And some girl was
Kanye. He was at Freaknik.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fox was at Freaknik.
Yes.
Who? You gonna find one at Fox too?
They probably will.
Nigga, we was all there.
Why are you telling on Fox?
Just in case it get out. I can get in front of it. All right, we take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Loud with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
You saw last week.